Chapter 9 Living in the Flow of Abundance. Introduction. The journey of financial healing does not end with a balanced budget or a paid off debt. It culminates in a new way of being in the world, a moment to moment practice of living in conscious, grateful partnership with the energy of abundance. This chapter is your guide to weaving all you have learned into the tapestry of your daily life, making peace with the eternal dance of expansion and contraction, and becoming a stable, radiant center in the ever-flowing river of prosperity. 1. The Spiral of Mastery, Deepening Your Practice. True mastery in any domain, including your relationship with money, does not follow a straight line. It follows an upward spiral of integration. You will find yourself revisiting old themes, a moment of scarcity fear, a trigger of unworthiness. But each time you return, you do so with new resources. The trigger that once caused a week of anxiety may now only cause a momentary pause, which you meet with a conscious breath and a gentle affirmation. This is not failure, this is the very process of healing. Each revolution of the spiral strengthens your neural pathways, deepens your emotional resilience, and embeds the truth of your worth and safety more deeply into your cellular memory. Honor the spiral. Your growth is cumulative, even when it feels cyclical. 2. The Wealth Soul's Daily Rhythm, a Sustainable Practice. Abundance is maintained not through rigid discipline, but through a gentle, life-giving rhythm. Create a simple, sustainable daily practice that weaves together the threads of this book. This need not take more than 10 to 15 minutes total. Morning, setting your compass. 1 minute, heart-centered breath. Upon waking, place a hand on your heart. Take 3 deep breaths, inhaling I am safe and exhaling I am abundant. 2 minutes, affirmation and intention. Speak one money affirmation aloud with conviction, for example, today, money flows to me with ease and purpose. Then, set one small, inspired action you will take, something that feels light and aligned, not heavy and forced. Throughout the day, mindful engagement. The micro pause. Before any financial transaction, even a small one, take one conscious breath. This instantly brings you out of autopilot and into choice. Whispered gratitude. As you pay for something, internally whisper, "Thank you for this exchange." Evening, integration and receiving. 5 minutes, the Gratitude and Release Journal. Write down one financial gratitude and one non-financial gratitude. Then, write down one fear or old story you consciously release to the universe before you sleep. This rhythm is your tuning fork, calibrating your system to abundance regardless of external circumstances. 3. The Abundance Dashboard, your personal energy monitor. Just as a car has a dashboard to show fuel levels and engine status, you can create an internal abundance dashboard. Check in with yourself weekly by asking these questions, rating each from 1 to 10. Inner security. How deeply do I feel a sense of inner safety and trust this week? Financial clarity. How clear and peaceful do I feel about my financial decisions and direction? Joyful circulation. How balanced and joyful does the flow of giving and receiving feel? Purposeful alignment. How connected do my financial activities feel to my soul's purpose? There are no bad scores. The dashboard is not for judgment, but for awareness. A low score in joyful circulation is simply data, telling you, this area needs a little more loving attention this week. It guides you to where to focus your healing practices. Case study, Lena and the seasons of her business. Lena was a holistic nutritionist whose business had strong seasonal swings. For years, she lived in terror of the slow seasons, interpreting them as personal failure and impending financial doom. Her anxiety would cause her to make desperate, costly marketing decisions. When she learned to reframe her business through the lens of natural seasons, everything changed. She began to see the slow seasons as her financial winter, a time for rest, planning, deep learning, and creating new programs, root growth. She used this time to write, connect with colleagues, and refine her offerings. When the financial spring and summer, her busy seasons, arrived, she was rested, prepared, and could meet the influx of clients with joy and energy, rather than burned-out desperation. By embracing the natural cycle, she not only reduced her anxiety but also increased her annual income because her winter planning made her summer offerings far more potent and aligned. 4. Navigating Financial Storms, the Anchor Protocol. Even with the best practices, life will bring unexpected financial challenges, a market downturn, a major repair, a job loss. This is not a sign that your healing has failed, it is the ultimate test of its depth. In these moments, activate your anchor protocol. Somatic first aid, 1 to 5 minutes, stop. Employ the safety first somatic practice from Chapter 7. Ground. Soothe. Breathe. Affirm. Your first job is to regulate your nervous system. Do not make decisions from a state of panic. Perspective shift, 2 minutes. Ask yourself, in the grand tapestry of my life, will this event be a footnote or a chapter? What is the lesson or opportunity hidden here? This widens your lens beyond the immediate crisis. Inspired action. Once calm, from your calm center, ask, what is one small, clear, constructive step I can take right now? Not 10 steps. 1. This might be making a phone call, reviewing your safety net, or simply making a list. Action from calm creates momentum, action from panic creates chaos. 5. The ripple effect, embodying a new financial consciousness. Your healing is a sacred contribution to the world. As you become more peaceful, trusting, and generous with money, you emit a new frequency. You become a silent permission slip for others. Your calm in the face of a financial scare can calm a room. Your generous spirit can inspire a circle of friends. Your refusal to engage in scarcity gossip can shift a family conversation. You are not just healing your own finances, you are actively participating in the healing of our collective relationship with money. You are proving that it is possible to live in a world where money is not a source of separation, fear, and competition, but a currency of love, creativity, and mutual support. This is your legacy. A final meditation, the endless river. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. Imagine yourself sitting on the bank of a wide, gentle, powerful river. This is the river of life, carrying within it all the energy, ideas, opportunities, and resources you could ever need. Now, feel yourself gently merging with the river. You are not on the bank, you are the river. Feel your own energy flowing effortlessly, moving around obstacles, nourishing everything you touch. You are not striving, you are simply being what you are, a vital, flowing force. As the river, you understand that you are always enough, because you are always flowing. You are never stagnant. You give freely to the land, and you receive freely from the rain and the countless tributaries that feed you. The concept of lack is foreign to your nature. You are the flow. You are the abundance. You are the peace. Rest in this knowing for as long as you wish. And when you are ready, gently bring your awareness back to the room, carrying this felt sense of being the endless, abundant river with you into your life. Chapter Summary: The Art of Flowful Living. Mastery is an upward spiral, not a linear path. Each revisit to old patterns is an opportunity for deeper integration. A simple, consistent daily rhythm is the key to maintaining your alignment with abundance. Using tools like the Abundance Dashboard and Anchor Protocol allows you to navigate life's natural cycles and storms with grace and resilience. Your personal healing creates a ripple effect, contributing to a new, more conscious financial paradigm for all. Journal prompts for Chapter 9. Where am I currently on my upward spiral? What old pattern have I recently faced with greater resilience than before? Design my ideal daily rhythm for a wealthy soul. What one part of this rhythm can I commit to starting tomorrow? Recall a past financial storm. How would applying the Anchor Protocol have changed my experience and decisions? How can I be a beacon of abundance in my own community this week, through my energy, my words, or my actions? Epilogue: Becoming Abundance Itself. As we turn the final page of this book, our true journey with money is only just beginning. This has not been a journey about how to earn more money, countless books have already been written on that. This has been a pilgrimage inward, a return to the heart to examine the invisible, energetic thread that connects us to the concept and currency of money. We have traced the roots of fear, soothed emotional wounds, and rewritten mental scripts. Ultimately, we have learned to coexist gently with money, that beautiful butterfly, rather than chasing it frantically, clutching at it, only to snuff out its life in our clenched, anxious fists. Looking back on the path we have walked together, we first confronted the root of scarcity. We saw that the voice whispering "you are not enough, you are not worthy," was not an innate truth. It stemmed from careless childhood words, from the silent anxieties of our families, from deeply ingrained cultural narratives. Recognizing this is a profound liberation. Your fear is not your fault. You simply inherited an outdated map, and now, you hold the pen to draw a new one. Next, we began the reprogramming of the mind. We became patient gardeners in the courtyard of our own psyche, identifying the weeds of struggle, doubt, and guilt, and planting new seeds of flow, trust, and gratitude. Through language, visualization, and embodied emotion, we watered these seeds until new neural pathways became broad and smooth, allowing the energy of abundance to flow freely. Then, we entered the most crucial realm, emotional healing. We came to understand that money problems are often clever disguises for emotional wounds. A maxed out credit card might be crying out for a need to feel loved, a padlocked savings account might be whispering a deep seated mistrust of the world. We learned to stop battling the surface level numbers and instead listen to the emotional currents beneath, to use the anchor of our breath and a sense of safety to comfort the frightened inner child and say, I am here. You are safe. Upon this healed foundation, we practice conscious spending, allowing every outflow of money to become a declaration of our values. We defined wealth with purpose, making money a tool to serve the soul and express life, not an empty numerical accumulation. We finally faced the specter of financial fear, learning to use breath and presence to transform constricting energy into open trust. Finally, we grasped the sacred rhythm of giving and receiving. We realized that a tightly clenched fist cannot receive new gifts, and a heart that only knows how to give but not receive will eventually run dry. True abundance exists in this natural, balanced cycle, much like the breath itself, a constant, life-sustaining exchange with the world. Now, you hold the key. But this key does not open a vault filled with gold coins. It unlocks a garden within your own heart. From now on, when you see a bill, you can choose not to panic, but to see it as a token of gratitude for an energy exchange. When you receive income, you can choose not to be numb, but to feel the trust, value, and joyful flow it represents. When making a financial decision, you can pause and ask your heart, does this choice come from love, or from fear? This does not mean your financial challenges will vanish overnight. You will still encounter fluctuations, make mistakes, and face uncertainties. But the difference is fundamental: you will no longer be a victim of the storm, tossed by its waves. You will have become the anchor, steadfast amidst the changing tides. Money will cease to be the scorekeeper of your life's game and instead become a willing partner in your dance. So, as you close this book, do not merely put it aside. Carry its essence with you. Let it be a gentle compass for your daily life. When fear arises, breathe into it. When scarcity whispers, thank it for its concern, then choose a new thought. When you spend, do so with presence. When you receive, do so with grace. Remember, abundance is not a distant destination to be reached. It is the quality of your presence in this very moment. It is the trust in your heart, the openness in your hands, and the love that guides your choices. You are not just seeking abundance. You are learning to become it. And in that becoming, you will find that everything you ever sought, security, freedom, peace, purpose, was never in the money itself. It was always within you, waiting to be recognized, embraced, and expressed. The journey continues. Walk gently. Trust deeply. And may your life, in all its facets, become a radiant reflection of the abundance you already are. About the author. Grace Willow is a financial wellness coach, somatic therapist, and writer who bridges the worlds of personal finance, psychology, and spirituality. With a background in behavioral economics, psychology, etc., she has spent over 15 years guiding individuals to heal their relationship with money and embody true abundance.